Why, hello everyone. Oftentimes some of the additions I do are based on the feedback of other great people such as yourself who follow me on YouTube, Reddit, Discord, and GBA Temp and so on. But in any case here, one person suggested to me that they were having issues running arcade hacks on their FBNEO core. So I did what I could to pretty much improve this for the mini classics. I mean, on other platforms, it is fine as it is, but on the mini classics, with our limited memory, like 200, 300 megabytes of internal memory, you need to work around that sometimes with extreme implementations. Some great arcade hacks here are like CPS1, CPS2, CPS3. These are Capcom subdivisions. An example of this would be like a boss hack for Street Fighter 1, where you're able to play as any of the bosses in the game as playable characters. That is pretty damn badass. Yumeji did a great job on that hack. Okay, and then of course if we go back to CPS2, another Capcom subdivision, we could go to the Skinamax edition of Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Nude Cammy hack by Shiro. Yes, it is exactly as it sounds and seems. Go back farther, we have Miscellaneous, and we have the great awesome Gaia Crusaders side-scrolling brawler hidden character hack by O'Day-S. But in order to apply these hacks here, you could use Lunar IPS program here. I'm going to show you how this works. You basically need the patch file, you need the base ROM, and then you extract them. I'm going to extract the two games that I'm going to apply patches to right here. And if this is like for NES or SNES, or even Mega Drive, it is really incredibly easy. You simply choose Castlevania patch, apply to Castlevania ROM. You just have to have them both extracted. But for arcade games, it gets a little bit more finicky and tricky. But I'm going to try to make it as dummy-proof as possible for you today, folks. Lunar IPS program, I'm going to open it up, apply IPS patch, and generally any file that's within the Lunar IPS folder will be accessible, but I just threw them right on the outside of it, just to keep things slightly less unorganized. So here we go. We're going to choose the Gaia Crusaders hidden character hack by O'Day-S. Go right in here and pay very close attention to this because you generally have to apply the patch to specific binary files. PRG2.128. That is the file that you need to apply the IPS patch to. So I'm going to click that. Now I'm going to go into the base ROM, which is Gaia.zip. If you're wondering about any files as far as what the base ROMs are called, just let me know and I could clarify them for you. Right here it says no items match your search. I'm within the Gaia folder that I extracted. Right here, I'm changing this to all files instead of most common ROM names. And then we're going to look for the exact file, PRG2128. Notice that the date modified is all 1996 for this ROM dump. Okay, I'm going to click it. Patch successful. The thing is, sometimes it'll say patch is successful, but it will really not be. So you really just have to test and be for sure that it made it. But in this case, what we could do is simply go back to the Gaia folder. Right there, notice that the file that I patched is right there, 3/13/2024. That is a positive sign. So I'm going to have this in my left here. I'm going to go to the actual base ROM right here. There we go. Dum-da-dum-da-dum. All kinds of messy clutter here from me working on a release in my free time. Patcher. We're going to go to the actual Gaia ROM this time. I'm going to open it up. You notice that all the files within the context of this subdivision folder are all 1996. But I'm going to just drag and drop this right in here. Bam, you'll see one of them changed to 2024. Guess what? That is now the patched ROM. And again, if you want to test this now, hit me up on Discord, Reddit, YouTube, etc., and I'll drop you a test build so you can run these, once you apply the patches. But as of now, this game is now applied with the patch for Gaia Crusaders hidden character hack. That is awesome. So you can just load this directly as this with the updated FBNEO Extreme Amped Core and have 2 additional characters. Now we're going to open up the same program here. And I'm going to show you how it gets a little bit more finicky and technical as far as some of these arcade games are concerned. Apply IPS patch. I'm going to go back. And again, we got to do the SSF2TU as our base ROM for this particular hack. Here we go. we have 3 files we have to patch. Oh, geez, this is going to take all day. No, there's worse. Some of them take like 8 to 9 to a 10 or 11. You just have to kind of know what you're working with. We have 3E right here. Clickety-click. We're going to go back to the base ROM. Right here. Base ROM. Most common ROM files to all files. There we go. Apply that. And then when you do that first one, you're just going to apply the other 2 the same way. Do 4A, then 08. Then you could drag and drop them into the folder the same way I did using the 7-zip or WinRAR, whatever program you use to typically. Alright everyone, I'm going to show you a few hacks in progress here as far as like them successfully being patched. Let's go right here to low content, start directory. We're going to load the before and after here on 2 games. We're going to do Gaia Crusaders. And this is going to be the one that is not yet patched. So you can see the direct before and after version. And you can see a few builds here. These are just test builds I've done in order to do this full-on implementation. And personal thanks to Tiberius for bringing this to light that some of these hacks were having issues running on the minis. So I did a few changes to FBNEO Extreme App to make them all compatible, which is definitely a... Alright everyone, let's test a few of these awesome games here. Low content, start directory, FBNEO. We're going to do a before and after example here for Gaia Crusaders. Okay, we're going to load, I did a few test builds here, but ignore those because you're only going to get this one right here in the final release. Okay, and this is the before and after result. This is non-patched right now. Let's see how many characters we have here. Non-patched base ROM. We have 5 selectable characters. And we're going to take a look at who these characters are. M985, Khufu, Kohen, Jimmy Isaac, and Fred Safel. So we're going to see what happens when we load the patch version after this. We'll load this for a quick moment here. And by the way, let me know what you're watching on your streaming services, theatrically, what you're listening to music-wise, all that fun stuff. I started watching Barry with, of course, Bill Hader and the invariably awesome Henry Winkler. I mean, great show. I don't know why I put it off for so long. But over the last several years, I've come into many great binge-worthy shows, and this is by far one of the absolute best that I've run into. I mean, without a doubt. It's just blowing my mind that the articulation to how awesome this is, I don't know why I put it off for so long. This has a little bit of Avengers vibe here. Almost like Avengers United Battle Force for the win here. Okay? So now that's out of the way. We're going to close content. We're going to go to the patched version, which I have in my playlist here. And let's see what characters we have on this list. But Barry is awesome. Other shows that I like that were kind of like crime, binge-worthy shows were Sneaky Pete, which is on Amazon Prime, You, which is on Netflix, Breaking Bad, which has been on a few streaming services. What else can you recommend? And I've also been checking out, of course, the remake of Shogun, House of Ninjas, Brother Son, and here we go. Let's see what characters here. That was a new character right there, right? Let's try him first. I don't remember seeing him in my last test there. Alright, I do like the fact that you can have like unlockable or hidden characters, boss characters, etc. Oh, this character's got some speed to him. That's awesome. Oh yeah. Very fast. Wow. That's definitely beautiful. Okay, now we're going to try another before and after game hack here. But yeah, Gaia Crusaders for the win. So, low content. We're going to go to FBNEO here. And we're going to check out Blazing Star before and after on this one. And typically, if you're running like an arcade game that requires BIOS, in this case, Neo Geo game, you're going to want to have Neo Geo zip in the same directory as the game that you're loading, or have it in your system RetroArch folder. Okay? So we're starting the game, and we're on level 1 from the get-go here. But what if, like, I don't have time to go through the entire game. I want to do, like, stage 1, then come back maybe, like, an hour from now and play stage 2. I'm going to show you how we can do that with a nice hack. Well, I love this kind of, like, parallax scroller here where we have multiple layers. That is awesome. What are some of the games that you could think of that had parallax scrolling in retrospect? Jim Powers, 3D on TurboGrafx and Super Nintendo. That was a great game with an awesome Paradise scrolling. Great music in this game. Wow. I need to play this more. This is beautiful. It's been so long since I last played this game. But again, we're going to close content here. Now we're going to do stage select with the hacked version. Hacked patched version. Okay? Right here. Neo Geo folder. Blazing Star. Same core. Okay? And I'm not going to be able to really truly show you the nude Cammy hack because obviously my video will be taken down since it actually is nude Cammy. But you can patch it the way I showed you in the video and see for yourself. I can at least show you that it loads though. Okay, now we're going to get a stage select once it gets past the prompt here. Check this out. Watch what happens. Oh, wow. We don't have to do stage 1. We can go right to Hollow Street or Guardian's Cliff. Let's try Guardian's Cliff here. Stage 5 for the win. Loving that music. I like the fact that we have this little charge meter here. Oh, yeah. And it levels up. I also picked up Helldivers 2 on a recommendation of 2 coworkers. It's been a long time since I've actually played an online game. I've been playing Tekken 8 online and a little bit of Helldivers 2. Before that, I used to play like Castlevania Harmony of Despair. And of course, I played Destiny online. So if any of you have PC or PS5, I might be able to make some time to have some fun playing Helldivers 2 with you. I'll be a little bit of a noob, so you might have to give me a little bit of room for error there. Okay, let's try restarting this real quick and see stage 2. But yeah, Helldivers 2 for the win. I love the combination of games such as Earth Defense Force with a little bit of Starship Troopers and Terminator. Yeah, really, Terminator, come on. That's just a few letters off of being copyright infringement there. Okay, stage 2 for the win here. I'm going to show you one more crazy awesome ROM hack. Rado Nemesis here. And Nemesis is also the alternative name for Gradient. Nemesis, aka Nemesis. Oh, look at it. It has like almost a pseudo 3D thing where they come out of the background and come into the foreground. And a few other shows that I'm watching now. I'm watching Louder Milk, which is, it reminds me of a more vulgar version of Charlie Sheen's Anger Management, but it stars Ron Livingston, who is just amazing in it. Sorry I'm filling out this game so miserably right now. And of course, I'm also watching the incredibly made-up adventures of Dick Turpin on Apple TV. It has some of the same people that are from Mighty Boosh. And Mighty Boosh is one of the funniest shows that I could ever recollect. Now, another hack that I find very cool here is, here's the standard Castlevania version here. Let's watch what happens when I run standard Castlevania. You remember when you play Castlevania, how you can get stuck on the stairs and end up dying when you fall to the stairs? I'm going to show you before and after here when I get to the stairs here. Remember, when you jump, you're forced forward. Right here. I mean, I jump, and I'm going that direction no matter what. I mean, in real life, you can't really jump backwards either, so it's true to life, right? So it's going to get to a staircase here real quick. Show you what happens on the first staircase. And pay very close attention to the graphical style here. This is the original Nintendo version, no changes. Exactly as you'd expect it to be. Okay. But we're going to load the patched version, which is Ultimate Castlevania with fixed controls next. So right here, watch very carefully. I'm going to try jumping. I fall to the stairs. I have to find the exact pixel to climb up the stairs and be at a diagonal angle. It could get tricky. Then if I do this, bam, I fall. So it gets really finicky there. But what we're going to do right now is load Castlevania Ultimate, which has fixed controls, and watch the differential here. I've been playing this quite a bit, and great job, guys, who have worked on this. I'm enjoying this thoroughly here. So watch what happens when I play this hack. Again, Ultimate Castlevania, you could use Lunar IPS the exact same way I did in my video here. Look, I can jump in every direction. Not only that, watch what I can do else. Get ready for this. You're not going to believe this. But I had fun getting to this game, and I made it nearly all the way to the end yesterday in the test of this. And I just had a truly fun time doing it. Look, the graphics are actually swapped out. All the palettes and sprites, enemies, they're all changed. It has the mobile phone version graphics from in lieu of. That is very, very damn cool. Just imagine what they could do with it. They actually changed the weapon placement too as well. So you have weapons that be in a differential place here. Okay, let's see what happens here. Remember this? I'm going to try going up this ladder here. Remember, I can do it the classic way where I do diagonal, but check this out. Look, I can actually jump up and down the stairs there. And look, I hold down, I can fall to the stairs. How badass is that? Look, you're not stuck on stairs anymore. That is beautiful.